Honestly, y'all, a couple of years ago, I recorded a video of me reviewing a fragrance, and it was just like super authentic. Like, I literally just grabbed my phone and started recording. And that video, for some reason, has the most amount of views on my channel. And my channel, like, my videos don't have that many views, but you know what I'm saying. So, obviously, I should, like, cut back on the production and overthinking. And so, today, I wanted to read all of the 12 zodiac signs to filth, or pretty much just sort of like notate what I have observed from all of the 12 signs. Aries. Aries people are super passionate. They're super passionate, they're super excited, they're super happy. I love them so much. They're just like the sun, right? They bring light into your life. They bring happiness. I love Aries people. Like, a real ride or die is an Aries woman. Like, she is such a ride or die. Um, Now the drawback to Aries is that just like fire can be a forest fire and it can be super passionate, super uncontrollable, it can go out like that. The flames can get snuffed out like that. So it's not like an Aries is not messing with you. Like, it's not like the Aries doesn't really care for you. It's just that their attention just moves so quickly and it can die just like a fire. Okay, Taurus. Taurus men, they love a comfy blanket. They love pets and they love food. Um, Taurus rules the throat, and it's said that they are the best singers, right? So people who have a very beautiful voice, they typically have Taurus placements, like their Mercury, their Sun, or they're just born around the spring, right? Um, what else about Taurus? Let me think. Tauruses stand on business. A Taurus gonna stand on business. Taurus is I'm a Sagittarius sun, and these are mostly, this is a vague concept, right? I'm talking about all the types of different placements for all the signs. However, my sun sign is Sagittarius, and we also stand on business, and that's it also has to do with my Scorpio moon. I also stand on business, and that is why I sometimes have a difficult time with Tauruses, because one thing a Taurus needs to hear is you are right, and Tauruses are not always right, and they do not like to admit that. However, if you need someone to advocate for you, stand up for you, stand their ground, someone's disrespecting you, go get you a Taurus. Tauruses are gonna stand up for themselves and who they care about. Also, a Taurus is such a sweetheart. Like, if you're gonna date a Taurus, like, they're gonna be such a sweetheart. But the moment they see that you aren't messing with them how they mess with you, flip of a switch, and you're never gonna get that Taurus back. You're never gonna get that first Taurus back. Gemini. Geminis, I know so many Geminis. I know so many Geminis. Geminis are all over the place. I'm not even gonna hold you. They're just all over the place. Like, they're definitely social butterflies. They're super charismatic. It's very scary how charismatic Geminis are. I have to take a deep breath because I know I've known a lot of Geminis. So the thing with Gemini is they'll say A, and then they'll say not A, and then you have to just watch and see what happens. They are flaky. They are not people who you can depend on. Sometimes you can rely on them. You can look at their moon sign. Like, for example, if they have a moon in Capricorn, something with Earth, something more stable, then they're going to be more dependable than the average Gemini. However, most Geminis, you don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get. These people are very manipulative, and it's because their words don't mean much, unfortunately. So yeah, that's what Gemini. I used to really ride for Gemini. I used to be a super big Gemini fan, but after having dealt with so many Geminis, I'm honestly cool on them now. I'm super cool on them. Cancer. Cancer is the sweetheart. Cancer is the sweetheart. You, I, if I see someone with bright skin for like let's say like okay, consider someone who's like has a deep skin tone, but they're lighter than all their siblings. That could be a Cancer. Also, if you cannot hear them when they speak, you have to say, "Can you speak up? I can't hear you." That could be a Cancer. Cancers fly underneath the radar. If you need someone to do some sneaky shit for you, you need someone to cut in line, you need someone. People don't pick up on cancers. Cancers get away with a lot. Cancers are also manipulative. However, I do feel as though Geminis, when they're manipulative, it's for their own. They're considering what they want, what their end goal is. And sometimes, also with Gemini, I'm backtracking to Gemini. Geminis will just throw darts at the wall until they get what they want. And that's their form of manipulation. Cancers, it's far more thought out. And a Cancer will say, what's good for me? What's good for the person I care about? And let's make that happen. So, Cancers, them being sweethearts and them being manipulative, it's not it's honestly like if you ask a Cancer, they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm manipulative, but it was for both of our good. It wasn't just for my good." That's a Cancer. What else about Cancer? Apparently, I've heard this. They have digestive issues. Leo, Leo. I'm so sorry, but I'm not a fan of Leo. I know some Leos and I ride for a few Leos. Some Leos are super cool. Let me just say that. A Leo can help you with your confidence. That's something. If you struggle with confidence, go get you a Leo that cares about you. But I have met Leos who are completely unable to listen to you. And I don't know if you know this, but like, excuse me, when people have ADHD, right? Like they can struggle to focus and lock in and keep concentrated on what you're hearing. That's not the case with a Leo. A Leo does not care what you're saying because they're not saying it. Leos can be very, very self centered. They are the people who, like, if you're in a group, they won't say anything and they'll just go off and, like, do a side quest. Um, and for some reason, they're also, like, always the leader of the group. And so people always take them into consideration far more than the Leo takes the group into consideration. I do feel as though Leos struggle with consideration for others. That being said, Leo is Loki the thug because like a Leo is the person who's gonna wear a chain in the hood because they don't care. They're like, nah, try me. Like that's a Leo, right? The Leo knows to stand in its power. It's a fixed sign, just like Taurus, Scorpio. Those signs gonna stand on business, okay? Yeah, and a Leo gonna do that. Let me think. Anything else with Leo before I go to Virgo? Virgo. Virgos are very detail oriented. Virgos hyper fixate on details to the point where it drives them insane. They need help escaping their mind because they can fixate on details. Like they'll walk in a room and they'll notice where all the specks of dust are. Like that's a Virgo. A Virgo is gonna hyperfixate and worry and stress about all the details and the things that don't matter. And that's why Virgo squares my sign Sagittarius because it's a mercurial sign, right? So Virgo focuses on those small details, and Sagittarius is a Jupiterian sign, so we think big picture, right? So yeah, that's Virgo. What else about Virgo? If you need a job done real well, go get you a Virgo. A Virgo, they put a lot of their self-worth in their work. And so that being said, that means that they are going to do the job right. Like if you want something done well, if you want something done with care and attention to the nines. Go get you a Virgo. Like think about Beyonce's like work ethic. Like that is a Virgo. That's a Virgo down. Libra. I think I'm done with Virgo. I don't know what else. I'm sure there's other things, but Libra. Unfortunately, Libras are extremely insecure. They're extremely insecure. And it's crazy because there are such beautiful people on the outside. Like their surface, like they know how to have a beautiful home and they know how to dress themselves mostly. You know, some Libras ain't got swag, but they know how to do something. Like if they don't know how to dress, they know how to do their makeup. However, they are extremely insecure people. Like they really do feel very ugly, and it's so strange to witness because they're such beautiful people. What else about Libra? What else about Libra? Libras, they you gonna have a fun time if you with a Libra. If you need a new friend to go out with, go find you a Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio. What do I want to say about Scorpio? Scorpios are big on their space, their energy. They have walls up to protect themselves because they have been harmed at some point and they don't play that no more. Scorpios, it's not ruled by Saturn, which is all about boundaries, but Scorpio understands why you need boundaries, why you need a shield up. That's Scorpio. Scorpio, they understand that life is deeper than your looks. And so a Scorpio can at some point, you know, everybody can feel ugly and people can have it. Everyone has insecurities, right? But it doesn't rock them to their core the same way it does to a Libra. A Libra just can't get over they can't get over themselves. They can't get over their insecurities. But a Scorpio understands that there's way more to life than how you look. Um, Scorpios are big on how you treat people and they're very loyal. They're extremely loyal. It's hard to get a Scorpio, but once you get a Scorpio, the Scorpio won't leave you alone. Scorpios have friends for life. Um, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, honestly, like Sagittarius love to learn and they love to teach. Um, what else about Sagittarius is Sagittarius? Let me think. They are people who are sex positive, like Britney Spears, Nicki Minaj. These people, these people put it in your face, and they don't care. They're like, it is what it is, right? Like I feel like Sagittarius understand that the human body is not like inherently sexual. Like it is just is what it is, and it's only sexualized by other people, by an observer, right? So Sagittarius is do bring a lot of jealousy and envy because they also operate mostly from their own rules. Like Sagittarius is very weird. Like Sagittarius fit in because Aquarius don't fit in. A Sagittarius fits in, but they are not playing the game to fit in. A Libra gonna play the game, and they gonna lose themselves and lose track of what they actually feel and vibe with. But a Sagittarius is gonna be like, nah, I am not messing with that. I'm cool, all y'all, but I do not play that. Um, Capricorn. Capricorns are conservative. They like this whole this whole oh my god, I don't want to talk politics, but this whole era that is now in 2025 is giving very Capricorn. I'm not even gonna hold you. Capricorns, they you know, a Capricorn is gonna have like strict gender roles. Like their understanding of gender is gonna be strict. um Sagittarius and Capricorn, in my opinion, they have the best swag out of all signs. Like they know how to put it on, and they know how to look good. They know how to like just go to a bougie restaurant. Like that's very Capricorn. Like a Capricorn is gonna have a chill, like bougie time. That's a Capricorn. What else about a Capricorn? Thinking. What else about a Capricorn? I have some very good Capricorn friends. I really do like Capricorns. They changed my mind. I had some thoughts about Capricorns beforehand. Anyway, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, so these last two signs, I do believe these two signs are, you're just not able to fully understand these signs. Like, I think that's part of these signs. So Aquarius, these people are the rock star, right? So um Leo is typically associated with like a performer on stage, but the real star is the Aquarius, because the Aquarius couldn't give a, you know what I'm finna say. They could not give a, and the Aquarius is gonna be themselves, and that's what makes them the rock star. Um, they have their own swag, and they're a fixed sign, and they stand on business with their own swag, and they do not fit in. And people like Aquarius is an acquired taste. I love that. I've never thought about that before. Aquarius is an acquired taste, and once people get it, they get it. Like an Aquarius is like an olive, right? What else about Aquarius is? It's in the middle of winter. Yes. Okay. Yeah. An Aquarius. Oh God. An Aquarius is high key repressed thundercloud. Like, unfortunately, if you keep an Aquarius around, they gonna depress you eventually. Like Aquariuses always have a sob story, and somehow they communicate it to you without using words. I don't really know how they do that, but it's like Aquariuses need to go to therapy, and for some reason they hate therapy. But honestly, it makes sense they hate therapy because they don't like confronting their emotions, and that's why Aquariuses and Cancers like that that combo, like, and also Aquarius and Scorpio. Scorpios are always expressive about their emotions, and Aquarius don't like that. Aquarius is just like, nah, like, I'm gonna go get to the money and that's it. That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's an Aquarius. Last sign, Pisces. Last but not least, um, Pisces. They operate in confusion. If you're dealing with a Pisces, you you're confused and you can't tell if they're confused. They love playing with your emotions. They just love playing with your emotions. Like Pisces, I do feel, I don't know which sign is the most manipulative, but I know that Pisces is up there because you just don't know what's going on when you're dealing with a Pisces. You just have no idea. What else about Pisces? I feel like these people, like, you know how I said you can't really hear a Cancer? I feel like you can't understand a Pisces. Like, for example, like, I I don't want to speak for everyone, but just for me, like, I know a lot of Spanish speakers who are like, yes, I can't really understand Bad Bunny's Spanish. And I've noticed that with Pisces. Like, people love them, but I do feel like Pisces are misunderstood often. And I don't know if they feel misunderstood, but I've seen that with Pisces. Pisces also have the most beautiful eyes, and sometimes they're like really bright, piercingly blue. Excuse me. What else? What else about Pisces? What else? I think that's about it. So that's wraps it up. Good little 19-minute video for you. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, have a great day.